Hey, hey everyone! Welcome to another episode of That's All Kayfabe with me, Lorenzo, and my buddy Gabe. How you doing today, Gabe?
I'm good. Like trying to hold back a vomit. Nah, I'm
I-
I'm good, man. I'm very good. Christmas is over and done with, man, and just happy it's over, but grateful for what I got. It wasn't a lot, but I got some cool stuff. What about you, man? How was your holidays?
It was all right. Got to chill. Had an extra day off. I mean, we didn't get paid for it, but whatever. It was an extra day off, and then just prepping for the new year. Wish had some money to buy like an underground bunker because I feel like shit's
I
about to
know,
go
man.
down.
Y2K, man. We're in terrible times now.
Brrr, brrr. Speaking of Y2K though, at nah, or Y2J,
that's good. That's good.
actually, so there's this story developing, and we'll start from the beginning because we wanted to talk about it. First off, let me bring up the news article. So I feel like this is where it starts out. So I remember just reading this article that CM Punk and Ace Steel will never be able to speak about what went down at AEW, and Steele's wife did not sign an NDA, and that was with the whole locker room brawl between
the bro,
uh,
the brawl out at
Jericho,
all out or something, right? That's what they
Jericho.
called it.
Yeah, was it Jericho and the Elite, and then a dog got hurt or something too? Like,
Jericho wasn't in it, but it was them two, CM Punk, Ace Steel, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and I don't
the
think
wife.
Hangman Page was part of it, but I think it was them. And then CM Punk's dog Larry, the one that looks like a vampire bat.
Is that the one he has like pictures of on his shirt or something?
Yeah, the one was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's all right, man. Ugly dogs are the best, man. He's probably the best boy.
No, I'm sure he's nice, but so they have an NDA for life, which is pretty rowdy. I don't even think Vince McMahon hands out NDAs for fucking life. Jesus Christ. And he's a rapist. Nah, I feel like I need to play the clip now.
Come on out, you rapist!
Wow.
That's Vince. Okay, but going off track there. So Stephen P. New, their attorney, good friends with Jim Cornette, so he's the attorney for CM Punk, says, they signed NDAs for life, but not the wife of Ace Steel, I believe, right?
Yes.
And then we go on to here's an article that says, just what I just said. CM Punk and Ace Steel's lawyer reveals only person involved in Brawl Out without NDA was the wife. Chris Jericho chimes in, I didn't sign one. And then Stephen P. New tweeted at that. It's in your employee handbook unless you have a special one. We can figure it out. And from there ensued this like huge argument between Chris Jericho, Stephen P. New. I know Brian Last, who does the podcast with Jim Cornette, tweeted
Hmm.
out this handbook, and he has the official handbook for talent policy and procedures. But yeah, that's essentially them all fighting over it, and Jericho saying no. I'm not part of that. Whatever, you're all are pieces of shit. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, like he went on some long spiel, correct? About
Yeah,
like all like everyone's just like doesn't know what happens, but he could say whatever because he didn't sign one. It was something along those lines, but I never knew he didn't tweet that one where he said I didn't sign one. Is that the one referring to when everyone was saying, "Oh, you could tweet at 4 a.m. on Christmas Eve, but you can't fucking tweet now, like in the middle of the day"?
yeah. It was really weird. All this going down during Christmas too.
Uh,
And yeah, he's just talking shit to Stephen P. New, and I don't know, but that's feel like where it started. All of that, and then we go to the story you sent me, where apparently talent was fired supposedly because she didn't want to get with Chris Jericho.
I don't, I don't, I don't know the whole story, but I remember it was kind of a big deal with the wrestler. Her name was Kylie Ray, and she's kind of like one of those new up and comers that everyone was talking about. I don't know. I might be incorrect on this. Please, someone correct me if I'm wrong. But I know she was having like mental health issues. Like she took some time off because she wasn't like in the right headspace, and then she finally came back. And then supposedly like there was news that either she got released from AEW or she asked for her release. It was one of those two.
Hmm.
And now, right before recording today, as of Saturday the 30th, um, there's been like this whole outcry that Chris Jericho was like, he should be fired for a sexual assault because now there's reports supposedly that he tried hitting on her, supposedly, as in like for a little bit of the bubbly.
You're my enemy. All that
Burn
we
me
have.
like she goes to the locker room, he's just dancing like that.
He's like, what the fuck is up?
Come on out, you rapist!
People are gonna be mad at the crowd, like boo, but then they're still gonna be headbanging a fucking Judas.
Yeah,
Like,
singing along to Judas. You have to. You have
man,
to.
it makes me think. Like, I wonder what's gonna happen tonight because tonight's the AEW pay per view, the World's End,
Oh
and I know he
yeah.
has that 8-man tag.
Oh man. And we're gonna go over World's End. It's just like I don't know. I could see Chris Jericho being the way he is, like his rock star mentality that he could like get away with things like that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like you could take this with like a grain of salt because it's just like accusations at first, but with the way Chris Jericho's been acting, ever since I guess like the January 6th riots. I don't know if that all ties into this. It's just like, his fucking his Punisher logo sticker starting to pop up on his arm. But it's just so
uh
odd. It's like odd behavior, but for some reason it's like one of those things that I'm not surprised it coming from Chris Jericho.
yeah. No. Poor Kylie Ray. It's a shame.
Come on out, you rapist!
I'm
Wow.
gonna need a soundboard and just change that
Oh
shit.
man, we just need Vince McMahon just yelling that.
But we're gonna head over to this pay-per-view that's going on today. AEW World's End. And we'll go over the card a bit. I guess we'll start from the bottom and move up.
Yes.
So we have I don't know if we have any like dark matches or whatever, like the pre-matches, but
I have them written down if you want me to talk about it.
do you have a dark is there a dark match besides
Yeah, there's there's 3 of them.
Oh my god, are you serious? Jesus Christ.
It's
And
so
they're not
funny.
even on this card. Like it's just
It,
the pre-match, right? The
it's
pre-show?
funny because like how we were discussing, like, oh, we'll talk about the card and discuss our opinions. I like 2 days ago I wrote all this down, and then my opinions I put good, great card. It was like less matches than usual, probably better for Showtime. And then they announced fucking 3 more matches, and I'm just like, bro, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 matches like already.
Yeah,
When it
because
was it was originally supposed to be like 9 matches, and that was including the pre-show or the
you,
0 hour.
you had tweeted me I think a card or I saved a bookmark of it, like the day after we talked about doing it. And then
Hmm.
I know like what was it, Wednesday for Dynamite, he announced like another match or two probably. And I was like, well shit, that's all outdated now. I gotta look for a like the official card, and I'm pretty sure
I
this was
know,
official.
I know. And then because I we'll talk about the card right now, but the original list I had, I'm not gonna name all the matches, but the ones they added was the All Star 8-man tag that we'll get to,
Yeah.
and then it was also a TBS match. No, I'm a women's match that's for the pre-show. Excuse me. So for the 0 hour, there's 3 matches. It's a 20-man battle royal
Oh my
Battle
god!
Royale, and the
Wow.
winner of that gets a shot anytime, anywhere for the TNT Championship.
Okay.
Um, you have Hook versus Wheeler Yuta for the FTW Championship. I don't know. Is
I
that like
hope
an official belt?
that's like a that's like a made up belt that I guess Taz had made for his like faction. It's like a
Uh
Taz belt,
huh. And then it
and
just stopped, right?
yeah, but they still kind of hold it around as a sort of title. And I know Hooks had it. Who else had
Hmm.
it? Jack Perry had it for a little while when he was feuding with Hook.
Oh yeah, but now Hook has it back. Yes, yes, I remember
Yeah,
now. But
but
now
I don't
it's
know. I don't know about that match. I'm sorry. I don't know about
no,
that
you're
match
good.
because it's Wheeler Yuta and Hook, right?
Yeah, and it's FTW rules.
See, like I know how much Tony Khan
Fuck yeah.
like how you're like, what rules are those? Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know what
cool.
rules. What rules are those? I don't know. Like, is that just anything goes? It's like what every match is, but uh, yeah, I know. Fucking Tony Khan loves Wheeler Yuta, so I don't really want Hook to like
Dad, I want to
lose.
be in a match. Okay, son, I'm gonna put you in a match. Son, no, no, mijo, no. The main card's filled. But I want to be on the pay per view.
Yeah, the first
Okay, I'll
shows are
put
the
you on the
most
pre-show.
important. If you go first, that means you're more important than if you go last.
Yeah, it's true. And the last match I have written down here, it's Chris Statlander versus Willow Nightingale, and the
Mm,
winner of that match gets a shot at the TBS Championship. And
okay.
I had to rewrite a bunch of shit here because I was going based off of what Cultaholic had written down. They had so many spelling errors because at first it says Chris Statlander versus Willow Nightingale. Winner gets shot at TNT Championship. So I was like, oh, they got three women's belt. But I was like, TNT. Wait, that's fucking Christian Cage. Like, what the fuck? Someone messed up here.
I don't know. Maybe they do. Don't they? You don't think they're gonna start doing mixed matches like they do on the indie shows where it's
They might
women
as
and
well.
men?
Honestly, yeah. So those are the three matches were 0 hour, and I think like based on our time, it should start at 6 tonight.
I mean, Chris Statlander. I hope she wins. I know they like pushing Willow Nightingale too because she's like the LBGTQ rainbow. Uh, you know,
Oh,
fruity
is she
pep.
really? I haven't seen anything from her. I
Yeah,
like, yeah,
positivity, and I could see like why they would want her because she's like a light,
yeah.
you know, light
Hmm.
skinned one. But I like Chris Statlander. I hope Hook wins that match real easily with Wheeler Yuta, even though I don't know. I don't really
Yeah,
like Wheeler Yuta.
I like Hook because his theme song is Action Bronson.
I like whenever they did a match together. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I'm a cookie up in the sauce. I don't know what he says. And then he does like a fucking like a power bomb or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Bada boom, I'm from Brooklyn.
A running power bomb.
And then but I digress. I'm sorry, I'm just quoting him. I'm fucking
Yeah, you're just having a stroke. Is
I
what you're
know I was
doing.
gonna say it's early, but no, it's two
you,
o'clock.
you're just Touretting out with Action Bronson lyrics.
It's like, Gabriel, can we talk about wrestling? You've been going for 45 minutes. In a minute.
So that's just the pre-show, those three matches. That's probably an hour and a half long. And then we go to the main show, Andrade El Idolo versus Miro. And this is what, like Mexico versus Bulgaria or something?
Bulgaria, yeah. It's crazy they kept with the times, man, because that's what the war's about right now, right?
Yeah. It's very topical, this
Very tough.
yeah, this
Free
match.
free Bulgaria, right? I don't watch the
beat,
news. You can tell.
beat the meat. I don't know.
Big me man slapping meat.
But I don't know who I'd want to win. I mean, I like both of them, so
I
maybe
really do.
Miro.
They're both
Yeah, I
great,
do like.
man.
They are both great. They are both great. I would say
Yeah,
Miro though.
I
Just
think the joke with this match is like the winner gets their release from AEW. That's what I heard. Like,
is
because
that really?
supposedly they're both unhappy there. Like, I don't know. I know Andrade
Huh?
is. I don't know about Miro.
But they just
anyway,
signed his wife, so I feel like she would still be there.
sorry, I was looking out that. I was like, what the fuck? It's an ice cream truck. Give me
La
1 second.
Paleta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I'm getting off track here.
No,
But
but yeah, I feel like Miro should maybe win that. I don't know.
I'll probably go with Andrade. I wasn't a fan of Andrade.
Yeah, no, he's equally as good. I just feel like Miro would have more incentive to win that.
Yeah.
Next match, Swerve Strickland versus Keith Lee. I'm all about Swerve Strickland. I think like when we talk about later 2023, I feel like he's one of the highlights, and not just because of Prince Nana. I feel like he's just pretty good character. I
Man,
really
bro,
was
if
so.
I was standing up right now, I would do that whole dance. But the thing that's odd with this is like I remember when they were a tag team, they broke up, they were feuding for a bit, then they just stopped. I think they just stopped, and then Swerve Strickland was having those great matches with Adam Page, and then Keith Lee was just there chilling, and then out of nowhere they decided to bring it back. Like
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm wrong because I haven't really watched AEW like week to week. I just been watching the highlights. I just feel like if you have Swerve Strickland, he's able to build himself up to that status. Like it would be higher up on the card. Like I would put that 8-man tag below this one. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how much
yeah,
of a build that has.
dude. If this is in the order that it's like in, I don't know why you would
Mhm.
have two 8-man tags back to back like that. That's just like like I don't know. I would have put a singles match in between this somewhere, even the women's match
Huh?
or like you said, the Swerve Strickland Keith Lee match. Like it's weird to
Yeah.
have the way it's like segmented,
Yeah, and I feel like with two 8-man tags like back to back, most of the time they're probably gonna be like fast paced matches anyway. And it's like you need something to like calm them down, like give the crowd a breather for a second.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even if it's the women's match, and who knows how long that'll go. I don't know, but I feel like Keith Lee, he was a big deal for a little while, and I don't know, they just didn't book him right. And like you're saying, they don't know how to like end stories. They know how to start them. Like Swerve Strickland had the Keith Lee thing. He had the Nick, no, what was his name? Nick Wayne like thing going on when I was watching.
You're right.
Yeah.
I
So
remember that. I forgot
there was
all about that.
yeah, there were so many storylines that Swerve, and then the Hangman Page, like
Hmm.
Swerve was breaking into Nick Wayne's house and beating him up with a bloody shirt with the AR Fox, and then you had him with Hangman Page breaking into his house, like just breaking into
Dude,
everybody's
dude,
houses.
just like everything you're saying, I feel like you're just making this up, and it's like, I know it happened,
Yeah,
but
no,
it's just
like
like it just sounds fake. It sounds like it
yeah,
didn't happen.
no, these are like, and they never ended. They just like culminated. Yeah, maybe the Hangman Page one ended, but
Hmm.
the Nick Wayne, I don't know, it's just weird. They never really like came to a good conclusion to
Yeah.
start a new one. You know what I mean?
The only thing I'm happy about is that I know Keith Lee is starting to come back up. I know he had that pay per view match against Shane Taylor on the Ring of Honor pay per view. I forget what it was called. Final Battle, the last pay per view they had,
Mhm.
and I heard that match was good. But and then to bring him back on another pay per view like right after, hopefully this just starts building him up where he could be used as a regular. But I feel like this match will probably be one of the sleeper matches that might steal the night.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I just hope for Keith Lee's sake he doesn't like do too many like Hurricane Ranas and shit. I always like
he
not
used to do the
cringe, but
fucking like because he's into Naruto and anime.
yeah, like he's got the wires hooked onto him, and he's like, running
I
and
hope my
shit.
stunt team is ready. And then
I
he's
just
just hanging
worry
on the
about
side.
yeah, the one
One of the
wire
wire
pops.
breaks.
I just worry about his knees. It's not like I don't. I think it's cool, but at the same time, it's like I don't think a big guy like him really needs to do shit like that. To come
Yeah,
across.
yeah, Understand that. Who do you think? Who would you want to win this match?
I think Swerve. I think Swerve should.
Swerve.
Yeah, I just think he should be up there like with MJF, like feuding. He should be like
Yeah,
less of where he's at. He should be higher up.
I really want Keith Lee to win, but I agree with you with Swerve because I know they were trying to tease it, like the
Hmm.
last one, like MJF and Swerve, like coming face to face. So hopefully that's a match in the future, because Swerve's I feel like he's a top guy already.
Yeah, no, the way he carries himself, he comes
Cause he
out,
swerves when he drives. Cause he swerves when he drives. I was like,
and
you
even
swerve when you drive, bro? Are you drunk? You shouldn't be driving.
that's why you need bigger lanes. We need wider lanes to.
And Houston, because they swang like that.
Oh, okay.
They go to go back and forth like that.
There's very many car crashes and accidents in
And
Houston.
then
I'm sure.
he just comes out. Oh my god, are you okay?
If I stop moving, I'll die. I need the blood to keep flowing.
Someone help me, please, for the love of God.
But after this match, we go to the first 8-man tag.
Big Bill.
Sammy Sammy Guevara, Chris Jericho, Sting, Darby Allin versus Big Bill, Ricky Starks, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Kaneshke Takashita. Tachita. I forget
Was
how
it
to say the
always
last
him?
name. I don't know. I have no idea.
Takeshita. That's how you say it. Takeshita.
Takeshka. There you go. I don't know.
Where the fuck did man?
I bet you
Someone's
it
fucking
changed.
up.
I bet you it changed, or yeah, maybe whatever fifth
Hold
graders
up.
writing for Bleacher Report or whatever, just messed up. They just report whatever.
Let me see, dude. Did I send you the card on Twitter? Was it on
Let me
Twitter?
see.
I'm gonna look it up right now because I swear it wasn't Takeshita. I have written down Kyle Fletcher.
Let me see if I have another card here.
Let me
Cause I
see.
know.
Oh yes, I sent it to you. Yes.
Did you?
Yeah. It says
It
Ricky
was.
Starks, Big Bill, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Kyle Fletcher, right in the middle, at the very bottom.
Yeah.
What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
Dude, someone's fucking up, man. Either that or wrestling fans are fucking stupid.
They must have just they must just like be swapping people in without anyone really like knowing, because I mean who really like tells the difference, like I wouldn't have noticed had you not like actually read through read through the card,
Dude, yeah, I wrote everything down and I wrote down who was in each match.
Come on out, you rapist!
That's so funny.
Come on out, Kyle Fletcher. Dude, but
No, that's crazy.
I just the card I just sent you was from 2 days ago. So someone
And
already
then
fucked up.
and this one, well, this one is from the official AEW. When I saw it, I was like, I better use this one because it has that updated All-Star 8-man tag. I didn't know if that was on the old one because I thought they announced that like really last minute or something.
Takeshita. Okay, I had to write it down. Dang, man. I don't know. Usually with 8-man matches, it's real hit or miss for me. Because they need to everyone's on Adderall, going all fucking crazy. They need to chill out for a second.
I don't know, like, not that I ever really was a Jericho fan, so this doesn't. I mean, I was years ago, but right now, like
Mm.
this run, his uh his accusations or whatever doesn't really make a difference to me. It's just weird that they're like heels, right? Him and Sammy Guevara, and then Sting and Darby Allin are baby faces, right? So why are they together?
The only thing I know is that Big Bill, and Ricky Starks, they're heels,
Uh huh.
right?
Aren't they the tag champions? They're the tag
They are the
champions, right?
tag champions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then they have Powerhouse Hobbs at Takeshita, and they're with Don Callis. So I guess everyone fucking hates Don Callis, right? So they're heels automatically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening between Jericho and Guevara, man.
I don't know.
Let
It's very
alone, it's
odd.
like I wonder if they're gonna let him wrestle like Chris Jericho wrestle. I'm pretty sure they might.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they will. This is they're gonna like ignore it or maybe have him get injured here and write him off for a little while or something. But I'm sure they'll. There's not enough steam behind that engine yet to really slow it
Yeah,
down.
I feel like with this match, I what the fuck was that? I feel like with this match, the team of Sting, Allen, Jericho, and Guevara, I feel like they might win. I just want the other team to win specifically because nothing much. Like, hear me out. Hear me out.
I just want all them to have fun. That's all
Yeah,
I
just have
want
a
them to
good
do.
time. Just get home before nighttime. But when the street light comes on, come on inside.
Yeah.
Uh, I feel like nothing much has been happening with Hobbs and Takeshita ever since they teamed up with Don Callis.
Hmm.
And I mean, I forgot about Big Bill and Ricky Starks about them being a tag team. So maybe if they win, it's just a sense of elevation. Like Sting is fucking Sting. Like no one's gonna boo
Hmm.
him. Darby Allin, like he's one of the top faces of the company too. Like no matter what they do, like I feel like they're still gonna have that status. But
Yeah,
the other team, like they probably need this. They're the one that needs this win.
I
But I
think I
feel
think
like the
you're
other team
right.
is gonna win.
Yeah, I think you're right. The younger team would need the win, but obviously, I think the baby faces or quote unquote are gonna win. I know for sure we can agree on is that Darby Allin's gonna get ragdolled the fuck out of in this match.
Dude, I fucking hope so. That'll be fantastic. Not saying I hate him, but it's just like he just sells it crazy. Not unless he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
It's like,
they're
man, he
gonna
sells
throw.
so good. And it's just like a fucking the GTA characters, like when he go
Yeah,
flying out of a car
yeah.
windshield, they fucking racked up. Ooh, ooh.
They glitch everywhere in the arena, just floating everywhere, like in their AEW game. But yeah, I do like Powerhouse Hobbs. I do like Ricky Starks. Big Bill, he's all right. I don't know. He's
I'm
just
just
there.
glad he's doing better than Enzo. That's all I'm happy about.
Poor guy. Poor Enzo.
Oh man.
I feel bad for him.
Shit.
Next 8-man tag, because we can't have an 8-man tag and not have one right after it. But this one's an all-star 8-man tag for some reason. We have Claudio
Wow.
Castagnoli, Brian Danielson, Mark Briscoe, and Daniel Garcia. I don't know. Yeah, Daniel Garcia's a star. Versus Brody King, Jay White, Jay Lethal, and Roosh.
You know why I found out they call this an all stars because these are all the men who didn't win that Continental Classic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That
when I was writing it down. Yeah.
very odd info to like
Yeah.
I like, oh, okay. I just thought they were stars, but they're the ones that lost. So
Yeah.
like losers
Everyone's a
bracket.
winner.
Yeah, yeah.
Because as
Very
long as you kick
strange.
the ball, you win a trophy.
How do they know who to team up with who? It's very okay.
I guess like I don't know. I know like the whole other team was just like, the heels, Brody King, Jay White, Jay Lethal, and Roosh.
Hmm.
And then you have the BCC. I was gonna say BBC. Oh my god. With Claudio Danielson. I mean, everyone loves Mark Briscoe, and then Daniel Garcia. I guess you put him as a face because I mean, people cheer him. Like no matter what he
Yeah.
does, he's a great
I like
wrestler.
him.
He's entertaining. Yeah, me too,
Yeah.
man. Because he was the one at the bottom of the brackets, right? Like he was losing
Yeah.
a lot.
Hmm.
Man, I wish I would have went there. I would have been in the crowd just
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
can't tell, but
No.
I'm hip thrusting right now.
I like when he would hip thrust like sadly away or
And I'm
something
just like,
after he lost. Yeah.
or like he's out of breath.
Yeah. Like he's selling it like a winded one.
Dude,
Uh,
honestly, everyone's a great wrestler in this match, man. I don't really care who wins. I just like Brody King a lot.
he
I
is
think I'll
cool.
go with them. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
has a
is good.
hardcore band. Did you know that?
No, he looks like he would though.
Yeah, it's called God's Hate. God's Hate, and it's fucking terrifying. I remember he was having a match with Darby. He was having a feud with Darby Allin, and I think they went to like some hardcore show together one time. And
Mhm.
like they were on the side of the stage, and like Brody King just picked up Darby Allin and fucking just threw him into the crowd. Dude, I'll find a video next week. But I thought that was one of the coolest fucking things. But
Why
yeah,
is
he like
Darby Allin so easy to throw?
just spinning it over fucking ragdolling and shit.
He's like a fucking Nerf football. Like he's just the easiest thing to fucking throw, you know? Uh speaking
But
of of what were we talking about? Spooky? I
spooky,
don't
yeah,
know.
sure,
Yeah, whatever. I thought we said spooky.
I'll accept
Uh
that.
yeah, Julia Hart versus Abaddon for the TBS championship.
I fucked this up because I thought this whole fucking time I thought it was abandoned.
Really? That would make more
Yeah,
sense. That would make more sense
I
because
just can't fucking read. I'm a wrestling fan,
no,
right?
Abaddon is a weird. No, it could have just been spelled wrong. That they've
Right.
done this before. Like, yeah, I don't
You
know
know what?
about
It's
this
whatever you
match.
want it to be. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah, it's they them, and it's however they want to spell it. I don't know. I'm not. I hope Julia Hart wins just because I really don't see why they're pushing Abaddon. It's not Halloween anymore. We don't need to, like.
Yeah, I agree with Julia Hart winning. I didn't even know Abaddon came back. To be honest with you, she just popped up one day, right? And that was it.
I know she was doing. Remember what I was seeing a lot of dark matches when they had the YouTube dark still,
Hmm.
and then yeah, I don't know why she just popped up on my Instagram feed from like me following like other female wrestlers, so I would see like her progress,
Hmm.
and I guess she came back, and I don't know why they're pushing her, and then they teamed her up with Thunder Rosa, which I'm wondering why Thunder Rosa's not on this card. She must still not be 100% if she was doing like a tag match, maybe she's coming in slow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was last Saturday, right? Last week.
Mhm.
She
Mhm.
came back.
Mhm.
Um. Yeah, I think Julia Hart's gonna take this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're going to put the belt on Abaddon. That'd be really weird unless she does win and then they like make her lose to Thunder Rosa like immediately or to Statlander immediately.
Yeah, just to like what is it? A transitional champion, right?
Yeah, kind of like when what was it when Bret Hart beat Yokozuna or Yokozuna beat
Oh
Bret Hart and
man,
then
yeah.
and then Hogan just came in and won the
Hogan's
belt.
like, "Don't worry, brother. I'll save America. I'm Canadian. Yeah, whatever."
That's I'm
Ooh.
gonna take that Japanese Samoan down. But next match, Christian Cage versus Rated R Adam Copeland in a no DQ TNT championship. And I think I have the clip here. Right here.
Hell yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
That's where it's all building up to.
My way or the highway. This time I'm gonna let it all go round.
Wait, that's
Oh, man.
the Undertaker's music. Keep
Wait.
rolling, rolling, rolling.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that Fred
Dead
Durst.
man walking.
You done it now. Man, I'll sing every fuck. That was the best version of the Undertaker. I fucking love that song. Ah.
I don't know who's gonna win this. I like both of them. I think this is to me again later on when we talk about 2023. One of my favorite things. Them like reuniting for like a feud.
Hmm. I hope they don't do anything too stupid.
I like how
That's
that's
my main concern.
that's your takeaway from the match. I just hope they're safe.
dude. So it's like when they had Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. Like, fuck. You remember when Allen took I think it was just like that body slam on the stairs from the fucking
Mm-hmm.
apron?
Mm-hmm.
That's one
Yeah.
of the most terrible things I've ever seen in my
Oh
life.
yeah. No, it was
That makes me
nasty.
wince. He took it twice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I hope they don't have to do anything like that.
Well, even when
This is the
when
match where I'm like, I hope they both have fun.
even when Sting would do those bumps, like jumping on a table or taking the Sammy Guevara 890 flip onto Sting,
Yeah. Do you
it's
hear
like,
that he was supposed to move out of the way?
yeah, I saw that on that Chris Van Vliet
Yeah.
that
He's like, he didn't
AI
move. And
guys
I'm just like, oh,
podcast.
fuck. Yeah. Golly, man.
I know, and I'm
Ah,
like, dude, Sting. Like I always say, Sting got what messed up from a buckle bomb, and he's doing all this shit over here.
I
Like
know,
it just
jumping off the fucking 200 sections to the floor section.
he doesn't need to. He doesn't.
Yeah,
They don't
man.
need to.
It's like you could definitely have a good match without having to do any of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When I
no,
say shit,
definitely.
it's like if they want to, to get a pop.
But
But
then,
like,
Jim Cornette, he's always saying like, if you have it in the match right before, and then you have it in your match, and then it's gonna be in the match after, it doesn't like matter. It's just all the same spot. Like it takes away from it, you know.
kind of like I guess like a super kick or a Canadian destroyer, like moves like that should get a bigger like oh shit, but I'm just like
Yeah,
oh
or they get right back up from it. You know what I mean? A
hmm
move like that. I don't know.
man, we
It's
gotta talk about like terrible finishers. I was like, I already got a fucking whole list of that shit, man.
we can talk about that. Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, there's so much to talk about wrestling. It's fucking insane.
It's insane, man.
Dude.
But back to the match. I'm gonna go with Christian Cage.
Yeah, me too. I think he's gonna win real slimy like and gonna make himself look even worse, and it's gonna make him better. You know what I mean? By making
Yeah,
himself look
and then whoever
even
wins
worse.
the belt off of him, it's gonna elevate that belt even more.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's doing a great job. Even though I feel like it's very like, oh, your dad's dead. I'm fucking your mom. Like, man, I've heard these like, well, I never heard the dad's dead one. Knock on wood. Uh, in like high school, but I heard it's like, oh, I fucked your mom. Like these are like middle school insults, man, and everyone's just like, oh shit, fuck your mom, I fuck your mama.
It's just because like those insults now are so taboo,
I
like to
know it's
say
just like,
that.
oh, what do you say?
It's like
He didn't
what
use like yell literature when he's trying to cut a promo on me to
his,
sound
his,
smart.
his
What?
is he dead naming them? No, I don't know. Yeet. Nah. But after, yeah, I hope Christian Cage wins. I feel like he's the only reason why that belt matters. If
hmm
anyone else has it, I don't think it's not gonna matter as much.
Yeah, yeah, I
Uh,
agree with you on that one.
Next match, for the AEW Women's World Championship, Timeless Tony Storm. I don't know why they put Timeless here. I thought that was the whole thing. Versus Riho.
Tony Storm.
Yeah, no, I
I
think
I,
Tony
I,
Storm
I
deserves
like
it.
I like Rio. But whatever Tony Storm is doing right now, it's getting attention. It's working for her, and I just have a bunch of hard eyes for Tony Storm anyway.
Dude, yeah,
So
she is hot. If I
yeah,
wanted anyone else to be champion right now, or even like the Julia Hart thing, I feel like Sky Blue should have been there just because of how nice her ass is. But
I'm sorry, I almost got lost for a second.
Wow.
Is that on me?
wait,
What out, you rapist?
I'm over here just thinking about it. I feel like you're calling me that. I was like, oh no, I'll put my hat back on.
come on out, you rapist. Yeah,
Come on
Tony
out,
Storm.
you Sky Blue.
Tony Storm. Yeah, I feel like she should win. She deserves it, I think.
I feel like it's gonna be a good match though, because I know they're both great wrestlers as well.
I'm hoping I don't know. I hope people don't really check out for it. I hope because by this time you're in hour 6 of this pay-per-view. and I hope people aren't like, you know what I mean. You're gonna see like highlights of it, and
Hmm.
the crowd's gonna be dead because they're so fucking tired from all these other matches, and it's like,
I
man, it
know.
takes
It's
away from a
like
good match.
when we were watching together, I know it'd be
Mhm.
like, man, dude, that was a long match. Fuck, there's like 5 more matches.
Yeah,
And then like the
dude.
next 2 matches, they'll be like 45 minutes. I remember I think I was watching Forbidden Door. Ah man, I think that's what it was. But one of my friends had work the next morning, and I was telling him, hey man, just 1 more match. Like before you go, he's like, all right, man. Shout out to Jacob. He's like, I'll stay for 1 more match. And it was Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay, the second match they had. And that shit went on for like 50 something minutes. And like
Jesus Christ.
he was like, oh shit, what the fuck? But then he's just like, bro, I gotta go home. Like, can we wrap this up? Like, we gotta skedaddle.
He just
You,
goes to work. Where have you been? You've been gone for 3 days.
dude, I know. It was a pay per view. But yeah, man, it's just like fuck. It was just so long, and then by the time the next match happened, everyone was just like so fucking winded.
Yeah, that's what I feel bad. Like, even if it is a good match and we watch the highlights and they're doing like badass stuff, the crowd's gonna take away from it because they're just so exhausted from the
Yeah.
entire fucking card.
Yep.
And we go on to the next match, the Continental Classic final finale. John Moxley, Jan Moxley,
I can't do that. I probably would have looked you up.
Moxley, wild thing, you make my heart sing.
You make
Uh,
everything groovy.
versus Eddie Kingston. Uh,
I feel like Eddie Kingston listens to SPM.
I feel like
I,
he listens to like Wheels on the Bus and like real kindergarten shit to get pumped up.
oh
He's all
shit.
baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark.
Hey, well, I heard this song about this fucking baby Shaq.
Dude,
My mother
sharks are
showed to me. Don't you disrespect my mother.
yeah. Dude, sharks are like the best villain of the sea, man. Like even a baby shark could kill you, man. Like I don't know why that's why Eddie Kingston voice.
I know everyone's like listening to him cut a shark, cut a shark, cut a promo. Everyone's listening to Kingston cutting a promo about fucking baby shark, and
Yeah.
then just like on Twitter, so relatable, man. He's the
Yeah.
realest wrestler.
He just
He's
has
the
his
realest
shirt
wrestler.
off
I
with
know.
his gut
Fucking
out.
his welts all over his
Yeah.
fucking chest.
He's taping up his wrists. He's like, you got your baby shark, and then your mama shark, and then
Gotta jump
daddy
pre.
shark.
And what my mama told me. Dude, I am fucking crying.
uh,
Oh man.
I don't know who deserves to win this match.
As long as they both have fun,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know. I mean, it's like not a no DQ match, so I don't know like what they're really gonna do to like
Because this is to
elevate
make
it.
him Triple Crown champion. What does Triple Crown even mean? You got
I
three
don't know.
belts
I have no idea if it's a belt, if it's a like just a title, like a
because it's I think the Ring of Honor Championship's on the line.
is it? Hmm.
One of the New Japan belts, and there should be another belt. I think it's an international. I was gonna say intercontinental, international, or is that
Hmm.
still Orange Cassidy?
Yeah, I think that's Storage kind of, which I'm surprised he's absent from this. He's got a it's very strange.
You know who else is absent from this, but it automatically makes this a great card? The Young Bucks.
That's weird too. Well, they're on break, right? They're taking like a nice like little sabbatical.
They fucking should, man. Take all the time they need, bro. It's like I love the Young Bucks, but man, they've been on every fucking pay per
Mhm.
view. I was like, man, y'all don't have to. Y'all
No,
don't
what is
fucking
it?
have to.
What is it? I can't miss you if you're never gone, or something like that. Like
Oh,
they need a little.
It's so hard to say. Oh wait, no, wrong song. Never mind. I'm thinking of Boys to Bed.
Well, speaking of boys and men, no, I don't know. We have the
Nice.
final. Well, no, yeah, I feel like Eddie Kingston's gonna win that match. I
I think
hope he
so
does.
too, man.
Yeah,
He's had it for like a long time coming already.
yeah, I think he's more deserving. I feel like Moxley is very willing to put him over too. Like
I
to,
know, just like everything Keeson does. I know people say it, it sounds like generic at this point or redundant, but that he makes everything feel so real. That's one thing I like
yeah,
about Moxley. Like Kingston as a wrestler, like it's just there, fucking just getting the shit beat out of him, vice versa, and then it just feels real. And that's what I like about him too.
and I think he owes him for that exploding death match where the bomb didn't go off and he had to
Oh
pretend to sell
man,
it like he.
cringe. That's
He owes him
fucking
for that.
great.
Uh, the main event, AEW World Championship, MJF the champion versus Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. I did it for the Rock.
I think it's gonna be a good match. I don't know. I don't think Samoa Joe should win. If he does win, he should win dirty. But I don't think he's gonna
That's
win.
exactly what I'm thinking too.
Hmm.
I fucking love Samoa Joe. I've always been a fan of Samoa Joe, no matter what he's done. Um, MJF is just doing a good job with it. What they're given at least. Because I know a lot of people are just really tired of the devil storyline that's been going on.
Yeah,
Because they said
yeah.
that should have ended when if CM Punk never left. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But that's a whole nother thing too. It's do you think the devil's gonna get revealed tonight?
I have no idea. I mean, if it is, it's gonna be like Adam Cole, and that's what distracts MJF, and he's all heartbroken, and Samoa Joe gets the win, gets the belt, and then we have a Adam Cole and MJF feud without any sort of title on the
It's
line.
gonna be the devil's gonna come out. He's gonna take off his mask, and then it's gonna be a Master Chief helmet, and then he takes that off, and it's Adam Cole underneath.
Dude, I don't know. Like he's gonna just come out all skinny looking. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh
that's Adam
man,
Cole.
it's not Adam Cole, man. Because that whoever the devil was, like they kind of got like muscle to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, but
I
honestly,
don't know.
man, I think MJF's gonna win this, but besides that, it looks like a pretty solid card.
Yeah, a very long, solid card that you could watch at your local Dave and Buster's and select AMC theaters. And I don't know, just
Oh wait, for real? You can watch the David Buster's? Man, I might
that's
as
what
well
it
go.
says. Select Dave and Buster's.
Oh, babe, wake up! We got somewhere to go.
Bring all the tokens you can.
Bring all the cards. I was gonna say shark cards. That's fucking GTA.
Well, speaking of premium live events, since that's what we were talking about, there was a leak about the Royal Rumble for next year that comes out, what, 2024? We're going to talk a
Mm-hmm.
little bit about that. We'll look at this card here of the leaks. I can't really zoom in, but I'll read them here. The women's Royal Rumble match, and let me see the appendix. Apparently, I have to look at a body part. Okay. So, women's Royal Rumble, we have Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, Zoe Stark, Chelsea Green, Michin, Raquel Rodriguez, Bianca Belair, Katana Chance, an unbranded Diana Perrazzo.
Oh shit. Okay. She
Who's
was
that?
I don't think she's women's champion now, but she was women's champion in Impact.
Okay.
She was there for a while. I think right now it's Jordan Grace, but Deanna Perrazzo, she was kind of a bigger name in the women's division over there.
And then what we have else here that I'm just gonna read the highlights, but Bailey is supposed to win it. Jade Cargill is coming out at 26. And then Sasha Banks is number 30, which I don't know about that now. I've been reading that
That they fell through, right? Like they
Yeah,
didn't come up with a deal.
yeah, unless they're just like false flagging us or like whatever you call it, like smoke and mirrors.
I hope it's false flagging so that way the internet wrestling community could just fucking fall into shambles. I just want everyone to freak out, and then everyone gets mad at each other for reporting fake news at this point.
I don't know. I wish they would put Jade Cargill, unless like they're putting her here at 26
Hmm
when there's a lot of people in there and she like does a cane and like throws out a shit ton of people to make her look real powerful,
That
Like
would be pretty badass, and let her hold the record for most eliminations. Let's
yeah.
just like establish herself then and there. She doesn't have to win it.
Yeah, I don't think she has to win it, but if she comes in and there's like an overabundance of women and she's just taking people out one by one and then it takes like 3 or 4 stars to take her out, that would be pretty cool.
Three saved finishers and shit like that.
Exactly. And then Bailey winning, I guess that's cool. I like Bailey.
Uh, she should have. Yeah, I think she should have been a winner a while ago. But that's good for
Yeah.
her. Well, if it
I
is
think
true,
uh-huh.
if this is like for real, if this is actually like correct,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I would say Bailey deserves it.
Yeah, I think she's kind of. I mean, I like the people she's in the faction with, the control damage or whatever,
Damage
damage
control. Yeah.
control. But I feel like she's big enough to be her own star. You know what I mean? Even like
Oh
Rhea
yeah.
Ripley, how Rhea Ripley's in Judgment Day. I feel like she doesn't need to be in a faction.
Yeah. Exactly. You're absolutely right.
And then we have a match here: Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens.
That's gonna be pretty good if that's true. I think
Yeah.
that's what they're leading to anyway, right? Because it's Kevin Owens versus Santos Escobar in the finals for the U.S. tournament that they're having.
Mhm.
I don't see Escobar versus Logan Paul, but Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul. I feel like that's gonna be a good match too.
Yeah, I think they could pull off some pretty cool shit.
Yeah,
Kevin Owens has his own unique style. He can do moonsaults and shit, so I think that'd be
yeah,
pretty
for
cool.
sure. They both could do it, man.
Yeah.
Makes me jealous. I can do a half-ass one, but I'll fucking fold in half.
Fuck no, I ain't gonna try a moonsault. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Nah. You rapist? Nah. Then you have Io Sky versus Shotzi. Uh, I know you're like a big fan of Io Sky, right? I think so. Come on out, you rapist.
Wow. um, I feel like Shotzi is good. Um, I think it just depends where this gets placed on the card that you can get like a decent reaction from people.
Mhm.
Because it's like you show one Royal Rumble match, and then right after that match, people are like a little bit winded because they're cheering and everything. So it depends on what all these other matches are doing.
Yeah, this match is gonna be like the bathroom break for everyone, the intermission.
Yeah, yeah, and I hate to say that. I hope it's not the case when it comes to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, of course. Uh, then we have Judgment Day versus the Creed brothers. Who are the? I don't even know who the Creed brothers
The
are.
Creed brothers
They're
are fucking badass. There were oh man, Brutus and is it Brutus? Brutus and Julius Creed, because they were part of a faction in NXT called Diamond Mine
hmm
when Roderick Strong was still there, but then he left, so then Diamond Mine was just them two. But two big built white dudes like Brock Lesnar, Minnesota White. But they're just fucking crazy athletic. I'll send you. I'll try to send you a clip. Maybe you can show it next time. But they had a cage match with somebody, and one of them has their opponent in an ankle lock, and the other one runs up. He kicks him in the gut, and he does a power bomb with one arm while he has the other dude in a fucking ankle lock. Throws him down, and then goes back to the ankle lock. Dude, it's one of the craziest fucking things I've ever seen, dude. Crazy athletic, but I just don't. They're crazy athletic, but I don't think they have enough time as far as like mic time for like the crowd to get behind them. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think, but I mean that's gonna be a great match either way because I know Finn Balor and Damian Priest they've been, excuse me, they've been doing a good job,
yeah. They've been
putting
pretty
on
good.
pretty great matches. Yeah.
They've been pretty good. Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton. I think that's a badass match. I just would hate Randy Orton to lose. Obviously, he's gonna lose.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just one thing I'm glad about is Randy Orton being back. But I
Yeah,
don't know, me personally, I feel like they could do a bigger pop if it was like a fatal four way. Do you think? Or maybe that's just me.
I don't know because I feel like any match you put Roman in, he has to win now. Like
Yeah,
unless it's shocking that Randy Orton beats him, which would be badass. But
yeah.
Randy Orton like comes back looking all huge and strong, all AJ Styles, style. And yeah, I would hate for him to just like lose.
Yeah, I feel yeah. I
Yeah,
think like my thought, I thought they were gonna have a fatal four way for the Royal Rumble when it was them two, but it included LA Knight and AJ Styles.
that'd be pretty cool. I
Yeah,
could
so
see.
it's like, everyone could get like a couple spots in, like no one's like really winded like crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I mean, I'm cool with Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton, but like you said, I would just hate to see Randy lose.
yeah. No, I would hate to see him lose. I don't know. I think he deserves to win. But then we have the men's Royal Rumble, and from what I see here, the surprise entrant unbranded would be X Pac, which would be cool. I could see him showing up. That'd be cool. Uh, Cody Rhodes is going to be the runner up. Kofi Kingston, Santos Escobar, AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, Dominic Mysterio, and then CM Punk is 28. He'll be the winner with LA Knight 29 and Gunther 30. Which I
Damn.
don't know. I don't know about Gunther. I thought he was taking time off. I saw he had a child
Yeah,
recently.
yeah, new baby boy. Congrats to
Yeah.
him.
Baby
Uh
boy, the doctor was gonna slap the baby boy, and he just chest slapped him
just
back.
chops him instead.
Yeah.
Congratulations. It's a boy. Oh man. I don't know about this, man. I've I fucking love CM Punk. I don't think he needs to win the Royal Rumble because everything that's happening between him and Seth Rollins, like that could alone main event like night one or night two of WrestleMania.
Hmm.
Um, Cody Rhodes, I feel like Cody Rhodes, I wouldn't mind him winning it again. I don't know how people would feel about it. Like, oh, it's just repeating like last year, but dude, he deserves to fucking win it by now, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
That,
he really does deserve to finish the story.
yeah, exactly. And so that way, whatever Roman Reigns is doing, he could just take a little break. Being like, just take time off. Because I would say he deserved it, but I mean, fuck, he's been taking time off, hasn't he? Like as
Yeah,
champion,
what does he do? Like one match every 2
every
months or something?
something like that. You remember when it used to be like a 30-day clause? You had to defend your belt. Like fuck that shit, right? They threw that shit out the window,
Who cares anymore? The rules don't
right?
matter.
Oh man, that's why I hope Roman loses it at Mania, so that way there could be someone who's champion could be there like all the time. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because now I feel like yeah, he's been holding it for so long, but like how many matches has he had? So I feel like the prestige with the belt's kind of like dropping in value a little bit. What's more
No,
like what
absolutely.
Rollins is doing, it's bringing it up, and him versus Punk. Like fuck yeah, I'll pay $1,000 to watch that shit. I wouldn't pay $1,000 to watch that shit. I'll probably find it online for free. I'm ready to pay for Peacock.
Well, I think even Rollins and Rhodes would be good too, but I feel like CM Punk and Rhodes. I mean, CM Punk and Rollins makes more sense right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And I feel like they already done the Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins thing for right now. So
yeah,
maybe they'll probably end up visiting that in the future anyway.
yeah. No, but yeah,
Yeah.
they should put the belt on uh fucking Cody, like,
Yeah.
or let him win, like you said. But speaking of winning, have you tried nah, our new sponsor? Nah.
New sponsor
Uh
water.
no, we're going to I know we were talking about this wrestling tie-ins just cuz I don't know, to me this was funny, the idea of it. I don't remember what I saw recently. Oh, I was watching the Undertaker's podcast, right?
Hmm.
And he talked about how he had a wine and he had a bottle of it there. And I'll take a picture or put a picture. And here's the wine. They had two different kinds, the Ultimate Warrior and the Undertaker. And he like they don't sell them anymore. They were numbered like 1 out of 5,000 or whatever. And he just
Hmm.
kept talking shit about it. He was like, "Yep, that
Really?
wine." He's all like, fancy, da da da." And him and his co-hosts were just like, "Yeah, it tastes like shit. Don't don't open it." He's all,
Ah,
"Don't
man. That's how we fucking felt about Giselle and I. We felt about Snoop Dogg's wine. A little bit off track.
drink
But one of her cousins bought us a Snoop Dogg wine like for her birthday, and then
uh-huh.
so me and my friends, I cracked it open, like I was gonna be good, and then we tasted like, damn, bro, this tastes like fucking shit. So I threw away the bottle. I
Did
was like, it's
she ever
called.
dr- did
What's
she
up?
ever drink that beer? What was it from that band?
Oh, Deftones? No, dude, it's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
sitting on our shelves. She doesn't drink beer anymore, so it's like that. Those are just for show. So whatever can I think they released like 6 cans, so she has like all the cans right there. And I got time off. I'm probably gonna clean up that shelf and just like dust them off and everything. But I never knew Undertaker had a wine, man. That's so funny.
Yeah, yeah, this tripped me out, and yeah, I remember buying that same Snoop Dogg wine for my buddy, Joseph Retro Horror Inc., and he was like, "It's all right,"
It's all right.
but
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's all, "It's
Uh,
all right," but I think pretty sure Joseph will drink like moonshine, and like
yeah, he has a brewery in the back. He'll drink the rubbing alcohol. The
he'll drink antifreeze. He doesn't really care at this
He's
point.
well, winter's coming.
Gotta get ready. But yeah, I know we were talking about tie-ins, and you had mentioned I know this famous one where
Hell
Sting.
yeah, dude! RoboCop and Sting, baby.
And this is what, like, he was trapped in the cage, and RoboCop came and bent the bars, right?
It
Like
was
let him
yeah.
out.
I forgot who trapped him in there. I don't remember. I was watching a Wrestling with Regret not that long ago, and they were
Uh-huh.
talking about this and to say how it was so stupid because he goes to like grab the bars and bend it, but then one of the bar already breaks like as soon as he grabs it. So now he just like and then the door just opens. It's just like casually.
Nah, I recently saw RoboCop again, and I was like, man, this is a good movie. It's just
Can you
really weird
fly,
to like.
Bobby?
The name is Murphy. Uh, I'd buy that for $1. But yeah, it's
How about that for $1?
very odd to have RoboCop save Sting. I don't know, whatever. That it gets weirder though, obviously with other ones. I know I went with the classic here first though. Of
Mhm.
course, where's it? Where's the picture? Snap into a Slim Jim.
Hell yeah,
Rest in peace, Macho Man, and that shit's still going on to
man.
this day.
I know, dude. So iconic, bro. Like,
Mhm.
especially when like WWE are recreating the same commercial, like to
Yeah,
this
yeah.
day. It's like, man, what an impact on fucking culture in general. It's so badass, man.
And then
I
for
love
him
that
to
shit.
like, they obviously it was just with Macho Man because what they had the deal first like with WWF, and then he took it with him to WCW whenever he went over there,
Hmm.
and so like I don't know,
It's
that's
like
badass.
I know, and I think he wrestled with like the same getup too. Like he had the coat and the pants and everything.
Slim Jims are fucking good too. So like, I could see him like being
Hell
all
yeah,
fucking
dude.
hyped up, eating Slim Jims, cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop. His veins are popping out because he has too much sodium in his system from eating nothing but Slim Jims.
His blood pressure's all high.
Oh shit!
Rest in peace, Macho Man.
I know, man. Gone too.
And then you had the Texas Chainsaw Massacre match, which
Ugh.
I remember I was hoping it would be because I like the game, I like the game company, but the
Uh-huh.
way they like handled this match when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck is
I
this?
didn't watch it. You know what I was gonna put? I don't know if you remember it when Batista's zombie movie came out, that Army of the
Yeah, I
Dead.
got that one actually. I
Oh
did.
shit!
No, wait, that's right
Wait,
here.
Endeavor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that
they killed the Miz, bro.
yeah.
They just let that slide.
That and I remember Batista and was it Jericho too? That rapist saying how fucking weird it was handled
It really
the
was, dude.
yeah the tie into it, and I'm like, yeah, I remember when I don't know if we watched this together, but I remember watching it and I was all, this is fucking weird.
It was so weird, man. I was like, God damn, I'm wasting my time watching this shit. Oh man,
And that
there
was
was a
Damian Priest fighting
Damian
against him.
Priest against
Man, he's
Miz.
all
Yeah,
big. Man, how did that not like bury him that match?
man, good for him, bro. He got himself. They both got themselves out that shit, man. Congrats to them.
Yeah, because that was like suicide essentially, like of your
Because
career.
the one I wanted to include, I didn't write it down, but I forget. It was The Rock's new movie. Like it was a spy movie. I don't know. You remember when Vince McMahon came out with that fucking golden egg? My
Oh
egg.
my
Where's my
god, I
egg?
forgot all about that. Oh
Dude,
shit,
I was like, if it's that bad, I'm not gonna include it because I remember being so fucking annoyed.
that was so weird. I remember hearing about or seeing it, and it was like, what does this have to do with? He's all, The Rock gave me this, and then
Yeah, The
my
Rock
egg's
gave me this.
missing. It's
Yeah, but
missing.
it's a $10 million egg.
Yeah, that was
Fuck
so
off.
weird. Holy shit, I forgot all about that.
The bitch is like, you're the fucking retard that spends $10 million on an egg. Like,
Completely forgot about that. Completely.
oh man.
Dude,
I
I've completely forgot about it. That's hilarious.
Oh man, I know. It's even me fucking making my eye twitch thinking about it.
But here we have Batista in Gears of War when they threw him in there because I know you were, and I remember that too. The New Day. Oh shit, where's it? Oh, too many Batistas.
Too many
There's
cooks.
there's two. There's a red Batista and a blue Batista.
Which one's real?
Vote either Democrat, Republic, red or blue. But yeah, Gears of War. This was pretty cool. Whenever they came out with this, and then they had Batista in
I,
Gears.
dude, that is fucking sick. Like,
Yeah,
especially them in general. In the game, they had such a good model too. It
yeah,
just like it looked very fucking slick.
yeah. This is like it's just as ridiculous as the Army of the Dead,
Uh
but
huh.
for their characters, it fits them. You know what I
It
mean?
makes
Like,
sense, you know.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. But speaking of, real quick, I just have one right here. I told you that like I like watching like Up Down Down, and like the party and like how they play Uno. I don't know if you knew this, but Up Down Down, they fucking have their own Uno card set.
I remember you telling me you got it for Christmas, right?
Yeah, Giselle got it for me for Christmas, and they got like beautiful cards in there too. And I was like, damn, bro, but like they only made like 2,000 of these packs.
Oh yeah, dang.
Like it was very limited, and they fucking sold out fast. But I wanted to buy one because I was like one of the first people, and it was like $25 for a case
That's
of
not bad.
cards. Yeah,
I
I didn't.
mean,
I couldn't buy it though because like my internet went out, and then they fucking sold out like right away.
that's bullshit. No, that's badass though.
Hell
That you
yeah,
got one.
dude. Dude, I know she bought it for me this past year, when like a couple days ago for Christmas. I'm just like, fuck, dude. I didn't want to know how much they are now. People are like reselling that shit,
Hmm.
but it's like,
No,
I
that's
played the
pretty
shit
cool.
out of it already. I fucking love Uno.
Is it any twist to it, or the cards just like their branding? Like,
It's their branding, but they added like one card. It's like a challenge card where it's like oh, excuse me.
don't get your sex tape leaked out or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Don't be a rapist.
Be a rapist or draw 20 cards.
Fucking is like, oh, I win. Oh, crazy. The
Uno. That's it.
it's a challenge card that when you put it down, you get to see your opponent's hand because like if they put down a +4, you get to see their hand to see if like oh that +4 was actually like their last resort that they couldn't place anything else. And if they didn't have anything else, then you draw an additional 2. But if you win, it's like they have a card that can go there, then they draw the +4 instead. It's weird, man.
You're fat, Samoa Joe. You're just doing
You're fat.
Steiner
He's
math right
fat.
now.
He's got best beat me. I see your Joe. Everyone knows he can't beat me, so it's best not even try. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I had to stop.
Well, speaking of stopping, no, we're gonna head to our 2023 year in review, and I got a graphic here for that.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Beautiful.
2023. That's the graphic I chose. Yeah, that very
You should have another
PowerPoint.
site. It's like graphic design is my passion.
Yeah, LinkedIn, my LinkedIn portfolio.
Oh my
Uh,
god, man, that's so fucking funny.
2023 review. What I had. Well, obviously, that was the biggest, I guess, story. Where's it at? Fuck, that's not the biggest
The
story.
Texas Tech bench.
The Endeavor merging with UFC, that was a pretty big deal.
Well, that was crazy. It's uh fuck, dude. It's just crazy that Vince McMahon got nothing out of this, right?
I
Technically.
mean, yeah, I mean he basically made his company bigger, and then I think he sold off some of his shares, right? Like he liquidated. So
Yeah, because I know there was like a lot of news where it's like I guess because you know how he retired and then he came back like, oh, I'm just here chilling. Oh, I'm gonna dip my foot back into creative. I think he wanted to sell the company so he can make like X amount of money.
mhm.
But what he didn't realize, what I'm assuming, is that he ended up merging instead. So it's kind of like people are, so you want to be back in creative, and then the person who owns Endeavor just like, no, you're not going to be back in creative. We're leaving that to Triple H. Like, he knows what he's doing, and obviously he is because they've
Yeah,
been making hella fucking money, and
yeah,
just and
the
going off
shows.
into this is where I had my good of 2023. It's just like just the production of matches, like let alone the wrestling in general. It's just been incredible. Where it's like I feel like there hasn't been like really a boring match or like a match that hasn't been like misplaced or anything as far as WWE standard goes. Um yeah, it's just a great wrestling, especially coming from AEW. As much shit as we talk about AEW, I just love watching wrestling in general. So
Yeah.
for the most part, it's just like whatever makes me happy, man. And it's like I just love it in general.
No, I agree. Like, yeah, I talk shit about AEW too, but it's more like uh, having the competition with each other's good because it just makes the product hopefully better for both, you
Hmm.
know.
Yeah.
And whenever that Endeavor shit happened, it kind of reminds me of like uh I don't know, it's like when I would play Nintendo with my grandpa and I would give him a controller but it'd be unplugged and I would have my own controller. It's like they gave Vince McMahon, here, you're in charge of this, and then he goes into like a room and it's just a closet. Like,
It's like it's like here's a contract, you go sign it, but it's just like the mazes they give you for kids at IHOP with the crayons.
yeah,
And he's
like,
just
oh
signing
yeah,
them off.
you're still important. Uh-huh. Yeah, those ratings are great because of you, sir,
Oh
but he's
yeah,
really
yes
not
sir,
doing
you're doing
anything.
a good job, mijo. Good job.
Yeah, I feel like they're still letting him do things, but not doing them. You know what I mean?
I
Like it's all
know, and
Triple
I'm
H.
and I feel like if Vince McMahon was still like in control, CM Punk would not have went back to WWE.
Nah, nah.
Yeah,
Vince
because
McMahon out of pride, I think, or something, would have been like, nah, nah, fuck
and I
that.
think it's just like again with like the production of like storylines and shit because it's like now it's like you see a bunch of like new shit. I just wonder how do I say it? Like what's real and what's not, you know? Like you see the shit like when CM Punk comes back and you saw Rollins all fucking mad, or you saw like Drew McIntyre just walk out, you know? Like was McIntyre actually mad at CM Punk? Fuck is Rollins really that fucking mad? Oh, they really hate each other. Oh, but it's building up to a WrestleMania match. It's a shoot, it's a work, or you know, like I just love how it's throwing this whole community into confusion because it's just like it's exciting to talk about, you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
exciting to talk about
It's that
again.
excitement. It's that excitement of you don't know what's real and what's not, and
Yeah.
that was the whole point of like wrestling from the beginning. It's like, oh man, what is this real? Like, are they really beating each other up, or you
Yeah,
know?
like like compared to like the '80s, it's like you saw them as like fucking superheroes, like
Mhm.
6 foot man just fucking roided out like crazy, and now it's just like more of yeah, they're super athletic and super strong and everything, but it's like you connect with them with more like on a personal level
Mhm.
instead of like them just being strong, hulking up, or like just fucking convulsing because they need more creatine in their system. Like it's just I'm just excited because now I can just be like genuinely excited about it and just like dude, I really don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. Let's just see how it goes. And for the most part it's been hits, nothing but hits.
Yeah, I feel like the competition has really made both of the companies try to fire on all cylinders. I know like WWE with the signing of Jade Cargill, CM Punk makes them like I don't know, like they're now they're like willing to like do anything, and it's kind of like they noticed AEW and they like are fucking with them, like, oh, we're
Yeah.
taking, you know what I mean, even though
Instead of like, how like they were taking WWE stars and now it's just like we're taking your AEW stars to
yeah,
come over here. Like, dude, I'm just gonna say this, like, just to get off my chest. Jay Cargill is so fucking fine, bro.
dude, she is like she's like a scary hot chick, like
I know, dude. She could
I,
fucking Batista bomb me,
dude, I would let her
knock my hair
step
out.
all over me. Yeah, I would.
It's just
She'd give me a yeti hug, and I'll
no,
see this.
stop it.
Come on out, you rapist!
That joke is
Oh my
great.
god.
I gotta save that
Oh,
shit.
you gotta save that as a
Uh,
fucking soundboard.
I know I need a soundboard. But yeah, I feel like that's the best for WWE. As far as AEW, if I had to like separate it, I feel like MJF's obviously like the best thing going on for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Swerve Strickland, I think, like we were talking about earlier,
hmm
he's like the best two going on for them.
And it's just shame with Swerve because when he was in WWE, like he was getting built up to be like to do great things, and I think they just fucking released him. Like he was part of like the big batch of releases that they were doing at the time.
Hmm.
Dude, it's such a fucking shame, but I'm just happy for him now because his worth is growing.
Hmm.
Just like he could talk like big numbers if he decides to hop back over, and he can still have great matches in general. But back to like AEW, like you said, MJF doing a killer fucking job with everything that he's doing now,
Yeah,
especially being a face because he's good as a fucking heel, but you're just like surprised that as like a face of the company, like man, I still want to cheer him. He can still be an asshole, but it's just like, man, he's just doing a great job. He
He
really
handled
is.
that well because I thought when they were trying to turn him babyface, they were gonna like screw it up, like.
Yeah.
But he did it his way, and it like worked out really well. And even with the comedy he does with Adam Cole or the kangaroo kick bullshit, it's entertaining. You know what I mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
and then the fact I haven't seen the Iron Claw yet, but that he's like in it and he's doing like great things. Like, I don't know.
Hmm.
I feel like he is like an MVP of this year as far as AEW concerns, and
He's
see
legit
where he's going.
carrying the company on the back, man. Like with
Dude,
all the
yeah.
shit they've been through.
I
Like
think so. He's like
pay that man. Pay him.
the only reason to really tune into AEW is like him,
Hmm.
really.
I totally get that, man. What
And
about
then
yeah? Oh, go ahead. Go
what?
ahead.
No, I was gonna look at lives lost. I just had a couple of because I know you had
Yeah,
sent me a
yeah.
couple of sad pictures. No, Bray Wyatt.
Dude, so many wrestlers just died this year, man.
Yeah, and
It
then a couple of
sucks.
young ones like him, and then Jay Briscoe, which is very
Yeah, Jay
unexpected.
Briscoe. Um, the one that really upset me was fucking Iron Sheik, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron Sheik. Fucking loved following him on Twitter, dude. Always cracked me the fuck up. Terry Funk, he also passed away as well. Um, the guy Draws, he passed away. I didn't know he passed away this year. I fucking forgot about that.
Man,
Puke.
yeah, he's
He's
gonna
gonna
puke.
puke.
He's gonna
Yeah,
puke.
yeah, man. And then, because I know he got injured with like that power bomb, right? And he got paralyzed like for the rest of
Hmm.
his life. And I think him and, if I'm correct, him and D'Lo, like they made amends. Like it's water under the bridge, you know.
Yeah, he was
But
never, from what I like saw and read, he was never salty about it. It just happened to be he slipped. Like both of them, he didn't have them like held on correctly, and
mhm.
he just couldn't get a good grip, and he just happened to drop them
and
like that. And
and just for it to have like a life threatening or a life altering outcome, and then just for him to be like, no, it's all right, man. Like accidents happen, you know.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
fuck, dude. But it's a shame that he passed away. Superstar Billy Graham. Just recently, I know like a real popular guy from the Indies passed away. He was like 26 years old.
hmm
I forgot what his name was. I think it's like something Curtis. I don't know what his name was. I can't remember off the top of my head.
no, yeah, a lot of deaths. Like I know Bray Wyatt was pretty unexpected, or it was like expected
Yeah.
if I guess if you knew him, but it was like crazy because he was just about to come back, and then Briscoe too, which I thought him and Mark were doing great matches in Ring of Honor, right, with
Hmm.
FTR.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to find those matches somewhere, man. Try to
Yeah,
watch them. I heard
they
they
were
were
great
fucking
matches.
awesome.
Yeah, they were
And
top
then
tier.
with him, it was what a car accident, right?
Yeah,
He died in a car
he wa- he
accident.
wa- he was just like driving his daughter or his daughters. I don't know if one or both to like school or to after school practice. They got in a car wreck and that was it. He died, and his daughters, luckily, they lived, but they got pretty seriously hurt too, where they needed physical therapy and
Hmm.
surgeries and stuff. But they're recovered. But yeah, he was just like driving his kids to school, and it happened.
Golly, man, that's nuts.
Yeah, it wasn't like when you hear like drunk driving, he wasn't like pilled out. He was just driving his kid to school and he got in
Hmm.
a car wreck. Like it's a shame.
Yeah, and I feel like I do have a bad section, but I feel like just with the deaths, it comes up like the bad section and the ugly section of like the year, you know,
Yeah.
like 2023.
Yeah.
Everything else, it's like very like minute compared to like losing wrestlers that's like such a young age.
But oh, I forgot to play these. Wait, hold on.
I thought you were gonna play that shit
Yeah, I
again.
was gonna play it again. Hold on.
Come on out, you rapist!
Uh, but I
Wow,
actually forgot to say earlier. Here's a Sprite commercial with Sting.
hell yeah, dude! I forgot about this.
Wow, the stinger.
Timmy,
I'm from the Dream Come True Fantasy Foundation. You ready to wrestle?
You bet! Mom! Dad! It's really him! Hold on!
Sprite.
It looks so great.
Do anything but quench your thirst.
That's
Hell
crazy
yeah,
that it's not
dude.
like NBA players. I swear all Sprite commercials are just NBA players.
Oh man, dude, that's fucking badass.
And
I
then I
thought
have
I
this
had.
one.
Oh yeah.
Get out
Oh,
of
go ahead.
sleep.
Go ahead.
Fruity Pebbles, a fruity punch for your mouth. 5-knuckle shuffle them in your face. Giant flavors smack your taste buds silly. Part of a Fruitalicious complete breakfast. Fruity Pebbles, the chomp is here.
The chomp is here.
Was it 5 Knuckle Shuffle a reference to jacking off? Isn't it? Because it's
I
like
could see that. I
like
could see that. Yeah,
Five
yeah,
Knuckle
I could see
Shuffle.
that. Oh my god.
Because I thought that was like the joke, like
Oh my
when he
god.
first started off the
You're
rapping shit.
ruining my like
Because
the
if you
money
play it back, he
shot.
goes 5 Knuckle Shuffle, 5 Knuckle
Yeah,
Shuffle in your
I
face.
I see it now. I see it. Oh god. No,
Oh
that's
man,
forever
that's how
ruined
I was
for
just
me.
like, what? I'm so sorry, but I swear someone said somewhere that it was like a pun on words for fucking jacking off.
Go fuck yourself.
After you found
Speaking
out
of-
what 5 Knuckle Shuffle meant.
Yeah, speaking of jacking off, go fuck yourself.
Oh,
No,
man.
that makes sense though. That makes sense. But
I gotta look that shit up.
finally, to end the or the show in the year, we're gonna look at not botches today, but a thread, wrestlers as Snoopy. So here's Daniel Garcia.
Dude, hell yes. I love this.
Here's Ricky Starks.
Oh my god.
Here's Kota Ibushi.
Oh, with the fucking bike. Dude, this is great.
Here's Orange Cassidy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Here's
Oh,
Kenny
man.
Omega. Sorry.
Oh
Here's
man.
Roderick Strong.
The fucking neck brace.
Adam Page. Here's Danhausen.
I fucking love the Adam Page one, man.
I fucking love Twitter.
Oh man, I love Snoopy, man.
Here's Adam
Oh
Cole.
no. Oh man.
Hold on. Here's I don't know who that wrestler is.
Oh my god, what's his fucking name? Hiroshi Tanahashi?
Is
No. No. Takahashi. Takahashi. I think it's Takahashi.
it?
Oh
And then
man.
here's Becky Lynch.
Dude,
Pretty
that's
sure
great.
that
We get 8 in English. Oh man.
Oh, I thought that was funny
God
to
bless
fucking
Snoopy.
look at.
That's fucking great, man. How do people even think of this shit? Is
I
what I
don't
want to
know.
know.
I don't know. And there's this other thread, real quick. I
go
don't know
ahead.
if you Okada as ice cream. Have you heard of that?
No.
Where it's just this.
That's so
Just, it was ice cream.
Oh my
Just
god.
an account dedicated to this shit.
Dude, people are fucking crazy, man. Oh my god. Just regular vanilla. Oh man.
Oh, I love the internet.
That shit is so fucking funny.
But yeah, I wanted to end on those threads of
I'm like in a trance right now, man. Like I can't tell what's real and what's fake.
But yeah, I
Oh,
think that's a great way to end this episode and this
hell
year.
yeah.
I want to thank everyone for tuning into That's All Kayfabe. Gabe, what do you say to the people?
God, thanks for being fucking dumb with us. Thanks for tagging along, and hopefully we can keep on doing this throughout the new year, man. Because I just fucking love talking about this shit, man. It cracks me the fuck up. It's
It,
great.
it is so much to talk about too. Every fucking week, there's just so much shit to talk about. It's crazy.
Oh man, and I think as far as tonight, I'm gonna try to watch the AEW pay per view tonight, and then
Hell
maybe live
yeah.
tweet it. I know this is gonna come out afterwards, but maybe I'll post on Twitter that I'm gonna live tweet it while I'm watching
Do-
it.
well, don't I don't know. Like if it's 2 days long, you just
Right, it'll probably still be going on, but it'll be the fourth match in, right?
by next week when we're about to record again, I'm still watching it.
Bro, it's an 8-man tag, man. Jairo Garcia hasn't stopped him thrusting.
Wild Thing hasn't stopped playing over the speaker. It's stuck on loop.
Dude, I remember when that happened.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
so
one of the
weird.
greatest things.
It was so weird. It just kept playing and playing and playing. It was so fucking
Oh
weird,
man, that was one of the funniest fucking things, man. But
dude.
to the audience, happy holidays and happy New Year. We'll catch you on the next year.
Yeah, y'all can listen to That's All Kayfabe anywhere podcasts are available. Like and subscribe and all that other stuff. And see y'all next week. Take care.